Grand Rising, everybody. Welcome to the All About Favorite channel. I am your host, Pastor KZ, and keeping in line with Black History Month, I am wearing this t-shirt. I'm black every month. All right, how y'all doing today? I got lots of good emails. Thank you all for those emails, because some of you have said, I am so ready for the new me and what's up ahead for me. So thank you, Pastor KZ, for that show on yesterday about an awakening. And as I said, I try to keep my videos a little bit short because I do intend to revisit a lot of the topics at a later date. So thank you for continuing to watch. Now, today I want to talk about something. Have you ever experienced irritability, fatigue? You're just exhausted, not just physically, but you're mentally exhausted. Have you ever felt tension, headaches? Sometimes you get those headaches right in here, and you know it's no other reason for them except it's just stress and tension headaches. It sounds like if you have experienced these things, that maybe your peace has been compromised. What you think? You're not protecting your peace, and I have begun saying this every day after the end of each show. I have added that along with being focused and balanced. So now protecting and prioritizing your peace. Something has occurred to cause you to start worrying, cause you anxiety, and you feel pressure. Understand this. Happiness is a choice. Remember I said yesterday, happiness is temporary. You got to have joy. But your happiness, that's a choice. Now, if your peace is compromised, your happiness is compromised as well. Your personality is compromised. Certain things about you, you compromise everything about you once your peace. You don't have peace of mind, and your peace has been disrupted and disturbed. Let me say this. Peace is mandatory. There is no option about that. Your peace is mandatory. Can you all make that a part of your affirmation each day when you get up in the morning after you thanking the Most High for waking you up? Can you just say, today, my peace is mandatory, and I'm going to protect it at all costs, comes what may. No matter what is said, no matter what is done, I have got to get my peace back. I got to stay in a level of peace, because without peace, I just can't function. So I will protect my peace. That's mandatory. Make that a part of your daily affirmations. You must purposely choose to walk in peace. It's not automatic, and it's not easy, but it's easier than you think, because some of the things that's pressing on you and causing anxiety, some of those things you have no control over. So why stay stuck in a worrying state? So you have to decide if you are going to continue worrying about something you have no control of, or are you going to do something about that thing that's causing your peace to be disrupted. There's some things that's causing your peace disruption that you can control, and you can do something about it. You just have to make some decisions. What are you going to really do when your peace gets disturbed? Some people have different, mechanisms to deal with things. I want you to think for a moment about some things that you have been doing in the past that really doesn't help your peace. It makes you gets you more anxious, more upset. What can you do now to focus on peace? What can you do now to put away some of these things that is causing a disruption? You can control some of those things. And when you are at peace, the reason why I'm emphasizing this, when you are at peace, that means you are fostering harmony. That's why a lot of people use the terms peace and harmony together. You have to have a harmonious living environment. You can't have a whole bunch of junk going on in your home. You cannot have a bunch of discord in your family. Every time the family gets together, there's always somebody that's going to start something. You can't have that. That is not conducive, not only for your peace, it's not conducive for other members of the household or other members of the family. When it's always mess going on. You ever met just a family that's full of mess? I'm being very honest. I'm putting it out there. I thank God we don't do that in our family. Just always somebody stirring up something. Always antagonistic people coming around, just getting everybody on edge. You ever met people like that? You control that. You can control some of that, because you can either put your foot down and say, we ain't doing this today. And I know that's not ebonically correct, but I'm speaking so a whole group of people can understand where I'm coming from. I don't have to be on my PhD level. I can get down because I'm a country girl. And I know there are just some things that I grew up in a household with. It just was not tolerated. You're just not going to do that here. You know, so protecting your peace means you got to have harmony, and you got to figure out a way to maintain stability and balance. And that creates a peaceful environment. When there's drama and chaos, like I say, and mess, that's not a harmonious environment. And your mental health is at risk. When you don't have peace, know what else starts to foster in? Depression, frustration, anger, bitterness, all kind of negative stuff starts going on. And you know what? That negative energy rubs off on other people. And on the same token, a person who is low vibration and has a low energy level, whatever energy they bring to the room, it affects somebody else in that room. But it don't have to be you. I know some people love the term, oh, I match energy, Pastor Casey. Oh, I'm going to match their energy. What they give me, I'm going to give back. But you know what? Being a believer and being born again and being spiritually minded and grounded, you know what? You really don't have to match somebody's energy. You can make a choice. You know what? They low vibration. They got low energy. But you know what? I'm not going to let that worry me, and it's not going to affect the room. So what I'm going to do is keep the room. I'm going to bring the room back up. Because you know what? Some people who you match energy with, that means you got to decrease and go down to their level. My grandmother, ML, used to always say, baby, don't never go down to nobody's level. They got to come up to you. So if somebody's being negative, somebody's being messy, somebody's being chaotic and toxic, I'm not ever going to go down to that level. I'm just not going to do it. And I'm telling you today, you really don't have to match energy. Don't match that kind of negative garbage, because the next thing you know, it will become too easy for you to match that negative, that low vibration person. See them for who they are and what they are, honey, and keep it moving, because you know what? It's all about your peace. Don't get easily agitated. Some people, you know, say and do things just to agitate you and irritate you. Recognize them when they hit the scene. Recognize them when they come in the room. Recognize that when they call you on the phone. Well, you finally answered. And you looking at the phone like, well, hey, how you doing? Well, I've been calling you and you know what? Let's kill that right now. Okay, girl, you got me. What's going on today? I've been busy. I've been going through a season of dryness right now. You know, I'm kind of depressed. I'm going through. So I have not been picking up the phone. I apologize if you feel some kind of way. Now, can we get past this and have a conversation? If not, girl, bye. My peace protected. Because see, if you, just from hearing that part of the conversation, when you hear that person say, listen, I'm going through something right now. I apologize I haven't been picking up the phone. I haven't been calling and talking to a lot of people. I'm going through something right now. The next part of that conversation should be, well, sis, I'm sorry. You know, just wasn't thinking, just was wondering what was going on with you. What can I do to help you? That's how that conversation should go. Not all of this back and forth. Well, I thought I had the wrong number. Just kill all of that. Not trying to hear that today. If a person energy is that way when you pick up the phone, kill the conversation. End it. We're not going to talk like this. You know, we're going to have a good, positive conversation and exchange. When there's peace in your life, you can sleep better at night. All of this staying up all night long, up and down, you can't sleep because you're worried. That means you don't have peace about something. And you know what? Also, from a spiritual standpoint, have you ever had something that disturbed your peace, but it's really not about you? It may be a dream you've had, or a vision, or the Holy Spirit has given you something, you've discerned something in your spirit, and you feel like you need to go and tell that person, but you don't know how they're going to react or respond to it. Pray about it before you do that, because some people, they can't handle the truth. They're just not ready to hear the truth, and some people they're not going to receive what you're saying to them. So know when to discern to back off. Also, try to stay away from a whole bunch of conflict and chaos and nonsense. There's just so much nonsense out there. Honey, life's too short. I really just don't have time for nonsense. I just don't. Stay away from all of these gossipy type people, because you know what? Some people out there, that's what they do. They bring a bone and carry a bone. So nonsense stuff, kind of stay away from that. Free yourself from things that don't concern you. I say this all the time. If it does not directly concern your well-being and your day-to-day life, stay away from it. Pray about that. Pray for the person and keep your peace. Let them grown children figure it out. They will. We figured it out when we got grown. You know what? Our parents, our grandparents, I know my grandparents, sometime when I knew it was something that I should be doing, I didn't run to them with every problem I had. I didn't run back home every time I got in a situation, because I was taught and I was raised in a home. Some things you got to figure it out, baby, because we ain't gonna be here all the time to figure this out. We're not gonna be here all the time to do this for you. Well, if you're short on money, honey, you need to cut corners on some things. They used to tell me, baby, especially my grandmother, baby, you love to take all your clothes to the cleaners. You don't like to iron. Okay. My grandmother and grandfather would give me a certain amount of money for my allowance, and believe me, I had to work for it. It wasn't given to me. I had chores to do, and they didn't have to come and remind me to do them. I knew to do them before the day of. And that's how I earned my allowance. And anything I needed or wanted out of that allowance, I better have saved for and be able to afford it. And my grandparents, especially, and my grandfather always say, baby, don't ever take on a habit that you can't afford. Some of you got habits that you can't afford. Some of you are living above your means, let's put it that way. Well, Pastor KZ, ain't nothing wrong with wanting things nice. It certainly is not. I like nice things, going to nice places, going to a nice restaurant, having a nice meal. But honey, if it's a choice where I gotta juggle between paying this bill and going to the mall gonna wait. So we have got to prioritize things to keep peace. When you have mounds and mounds of debt, you don't have peace, because now you're juggling to pay different entities, getting payment arrangements and stuff. That will affect your peace. But again, if you don't have it, you just don't have it. You're sitting here worrying about it. I don't know how I'm going to pay this. If it don't include the mortgage, rent, the light bill, the water bill, car payment or car insurance, and groceries, all of this extra stuff, it can be put away. As I told somebody a few weeks back, your cable bill costs more than a mortgage payment, sounds like to me. Anybody that got a $500 to $700 cable bill, something wrong. You really need all them channels? You need to consider downsides. Well, I got to have this channel. I got to have that. Well, then pay them people. You know, you can do some things to modify your stress level and protect your peace. You can choose peace or you can choose nonsense. What do you want to do? Get yourself focused. Find your balance. Prioritize your peace. Self-care is the best care. I don't know. How did y'all feel about that today? Give me some comments And like the video, share the video with other people, because you know what, it's a whole lot of people out there need to watch this video, and they will realize, and they will have a aha moment. As I said yesterday, you know what, I'm part of the problem, that why I don't have peace. Peace of mind is so important. Believe me, when you start letting go of some things, letting go of that discord and drama, watch how your face clears up. Some people, you ever have so much stress on you that your face breaks all out, you get in hives, just different things, your eating habits are off. Watch what happens when you start prioritizing your peace. I hope y'all enjoyed the show today. Don't forget, if you're not watching on YouTube, just go to my YouTube channel, All About Favor, and hit the subscribe button. It is free to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and all of you who support the channel, and all of you who send me little gifts and trinkets and the t-shirts and different things. Thank you so much. Right now, we are about 1/3 finished with the digital store. We're trying to get some of the eyewear up, and I do have some t-shirts, some hoodies. I got some polo shirts up on the digital store, but we got a lot more things we're trying to do, because my team, we're going to put some children's items on there. It's like some backpacks, some kids hoodies and things like that, because I want to be all in where everybody can find something on there they like. And we do have some caps, because the men have asked for different type of baseball caps, and the bucket hats. We got a few bucket hats on there, so we're still working on it. We have not forgotten about you. I have indeed added some more eyewear to the eyewear line, and I think you're gonna like them, ladies. Ladies love these big frames. I got some big frames coming. So thank y'all for watching, and have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow.